Alright guys, welcome back. This is Vaipo. I'm back with another game of League of Legends. We're going to be testing out how this mic sounds like because it is not my mic, it is my brother's mic. Alright guys, welcome back. This is Vaipo. I'm back with another part of League of Legends. Now you saw the quick test that I did with this Siberia V2 microphone. This headset actually belongs to my brother, but I thought I would do a quick test. Now, I kind of both like this headset and I don't like it. I just kind of thought I'd stick this in the start, but it's a new headset. Well, rather, for me it's new because I've never used it before, but it's my brother's headset. Has nice audio quality, but the only thing is it's kind of half open, half closed ear, so it does kind of block out a bit of the outside sound unless it's blocking out everything, but I can barely hear myself talking, so that is one thing I don't really like about it. So let's jump straight into this game. I'm going to be using this headset for this game, but I probably will not keep it because it is obviously my brother's, and I was thinking of buying it, but I think I more need an open ear one, because then I can hear myself a bit better. So let's jump straight into the game. We have a game which is actually based around Diamond 1, High Diamond 1, somewhere up high, and let's see what we have. So the way I see it at the moment, actually wait, hold on, I might have to swap some people. I thought it was going to be Gragas in the middle, but okay, I'm going to have to mark this as well, just in case. No, okay, let's jump into it. Now there's going to be a lot of action going on in the start, and I wanted to focus quite a lot about at the wards in this match, because it seems like, obviously since this is a high rated game, a lot of people don't really use wards as much as they should be. So I would like to keep that, you know, in mind the whole time. Oh, we have a massive engage here. Actually, Blitz taking a lot of damage. He does flash away, getting headbutted by Alistar, and actually getting taken out afterwards by Varus. The first blood called very early in this game. I actually ended up seeing that unfortunately early on, but I did not obviously give it away. So there was first blood very early in the game. Unfortunately, a little bit unfortunate with the pull from Blitzcrank. He did pull and not expect that Alistar would be able to shut him down so much, and that is one of the issues with taking Alistar against Blitz, because if you pull Alistar, or if if Alistar gets close to you, he can screw up your day pretty badly, because I mean, Blitzcrank, yeah, he's good for the burst, but he doesn't really have anything after he pulls you. He really wants to get out of there. All he wants is just to get you close to a tower or get you close to your AD carry, and with that obviously do the damage that you do with the burst. So right, let's quickly have a look at the players. We have Shen versus Gragas up top. Now, Shen is 25-16 in Diamond 1, Gragas is 25-25, also Diamond 1, so these guys are going to be actually trading a lot. They're both pretty tanky. Gragas has a lot of sustain. When he uses his spells, he gets a lot of health and mana back. Actually, wait, hold on, I think it's W that gives him mana? Yeah, Drunken Rage gives him mana, and then every time he uses a skill, I think he gets 2% of his mana or something like, I don't remember exactly what the values are, but let's see there, 2% of maximum health over 4 seconds. There you go. Every time he uses a spell. So it's kind of a very strong advantage that he has. He has that early game sustain, and pretty late game as well. Oh, we actually have a gank coming in from Nocturne, so this might turn out dangerous. Gragas is not aware of this gank until now. He is going to spot him now with the minions, but this could be very dangerous. Gragas is going to flash away, jumping away as well. It does look like he's going to be safe under his tower. Shen actually diving him. He does get ignited, but he does decide to back off just in time. Very, very good. Actually, look, Blitzcrank actually managed to get taken out here again. Now, it is going to be a bit risky for Misfortune to come in here. She could, of course, get burst down pretty easily. We have a lot of kills going off here. I'm going to quickly go back to see how this happened. So we have just a normal fight, both about half health. We have the 2 kills down bottom, a trade. And then it looks like Kha'Zix just jumps straight into him and just bursts the shit out of him. So there you go, Kha'Zix, a very dangerous mid laner. Now let's see what these guys actually are. Ziggs is 25-07 in Diamond 1. Kha'Zix is 25-96 in Challenger 1. Now Challenger only has 1 tier at the moment as far as I know. But that is the way that went at the moment. Challenger is basically for the best of the best. I think there is probably about 200 people allowed into that tier, and it's actually the only tier of ranks that you can actually get dropped out of. So I think if you're in Challenger 1, you can get dropped down to Diamond 1 if you don't play well enough, or if you get inactive and you lose some points. Now let's quickly look at the junglers while we're here. Jarvan is 2511, Diamond 1. Nocturne is also Diamond 1 with 2507. So as you can see, this game is pretty much predominantly Diamond 1s. Misfortune is 2540, Diamond 1. She's pretty close to the Challenger League actually. Whereas Varus is 2434. Sorry, 2534, also Diamond 1. Now we have Shen getting a bit low here. He could get dropped down here if Gragas can get another hit in here. Now he doesn't have the mana, I think, to actually ult him. Oh, he did have the mana. He also had his ult ready, so I'm not sure why he did not ult that. And I'm going to quickly go back just to confirm what happened there. Now he is at 94 mana, so as you can see, he doesn't quite have enough mana right now. He has the skill, but he doesn't decide to ult him. That is a strange thing. I do believe that his ult would have been in range there, so that could have possibly given him a free kill there. But I guess he decided against it. Maybe he just had a better judgment, but I personally believe that they could have probably gotten that kill there. Now another engage from Alistar. Actually, Alistar, not a great engager. He didn't even get a headbutt up there, but I guess he's saving that for Blitz. Now we also have Shen coming in here. Alistar is probably going to get dropped here very, very fast. Nothing the Varus could do there. That Shen gank was actually pretty perfectly timed. Blitzcrank was running straight towards them, so there was nothing they could really do with the escape. Now, I didn't really say anything about the supports. Blitzcrank, I actually couldn't look up his name, and the reason for that is actually I can do it now because I can see that's a small L and 2 1s, but when I was doing it earlier, I didn't really notice this, so I couldn't really look him up. I'm assuming he's just around Diamond 1 as well, probably about 2520. Alistar is Diamond 1, 2540. So as you can see, this whole team, apart from Kha'Zix, is Diamond 1. So everyone is pretty damn high rated. So we have an exciting game incoming in the future. Now, as you saw there, or as I said in the start, I will be focusing a little bit on the warding positions in this game. And the reason for that is because a lot of people don't use wards as much as they should be. Actually, we do have Blitz. He might drop in here. Varus actually did miss that skill there, but his ult is going to end up trapping Blitz and Misfortune. Now, unfortunately, they do end up getting away from that. It does look like Blitzcrank just about escaped a death there. Now they might get a counter kill here. Alistar going down straight away. Misfortune could also get taken out, but she does manage to flash away. That was a little bit sloppy. Getting caught by Blitzcrank just like that, that was not the best of ideas. Now we do have Nocturne coming in here for Varus. It does look like Varus might drop right now with the help of Nocturne. Nocturne coming in here quite freely without a ward. So as you can see, a big mistake here from the purple team not having a ward placed. They do have it here, but they do not have one here, which is probably even more important for ganks, because you get caught from behind if you're any bit ahead. Now, as I said, I was going to look at wards, and I'm going to quickly have a look at the warding positions for the bottom, because the bottom is one of the most important places to ward. Believe it or not, the bottom probably gets the most wards other than the top, even though the top doesn't really get that many until Baron is up. But the bottom is probably the most important warding places. 1, because you have a support, and 2, because your AD carry is the one that usually will decide the outcome of this game. The reason for that being is because obviously the AD carry is the carry. They do the most damage. So at the moment we have 3-0-1 with Misfortune. Actually, they do end up getting Alistar here. It does look like Alistar is going to ult and manage to get away here. Now Varus actually focusing onto Blitzcrank a little bit too much. Not sure about that decision. I do believe he should have saved his cooldowns for Misfortune a little bit more, so he could end up doing a bit more damage to her. Now this could be a very tense moment for us here. I'm actually going to have to watch out for middle. Does look like middle is going to get a bit aggressive here. Now actually look, wow, look at that. Actually Kha'Zix dropping very low here. It does look like he could drop, but of course at the same time if Kha'Zix jumps onto Ziggs, this could turn around the other way and end up killing Ziggs in just one burst. So there's Jarvan coming in here. It does look like he might ult him. He does have ult ready, but he decides against it. Nocturne coming in here. They might get a kill here. If Nocturne manages to get to him, this would turn out pretty bad for the purple team. He is going to manage to fear him here and decide to back off. There was no point going into that tower because that would just end up in a death. Jarvan with shield as well as almost full health. Always a bad idea to engage like that. Now, as I was saying with the bottom wards, while we have a bit of peace right now, this is the most important thing you need to do other than warding this bush. The support has to ward the enemy bush here, because the amount of times you've seen, say the lane is pushed to here, this minion wave right here, let me show you. You see this? Just about visible. if this minion wave was about here, then a jungler could sneak around here and walk into this bush just in there, and then all they have to do is just let the blue team push, and then a jungler is right up in their face. There is no need for a Shen ult, there's no need for a teleport. It is a very quick kill. Now we might have Shen dropping here. Gragas does miss his barrel, but he does not actually take aggro from the turret, so that is pretty good for him. He does manage to get away as well. Shen looks like he's going to be safe up top. He's going to want to back off just a little bit, even though it does look like if he stays there, Ziggs might be able to sneak up around here. There is no ward for the purple team, so they're not aware of anything that is going on here, even though they did spot Ziggs coming in here with this ward probably. I didn't quite spot it. Now Blitzcrank getting taken out yet again. He's at 0-3 now, but of course 3-0-1 is pretty nice. Now Misfortune is going to be able to do quite a lot of damage. Unfortunately, Nocturne also dropping. I actually did miss this whole engage, unfortunately, but it does look like Jarvan just ended up really messing up their whole plans here. Even though he still didn't ult, so I really don't know what happened here, and I don't want to go back. I've went back far too many times in this game, so let's quickly speed up back up to the next engage. We're going to keep an eye out on all the wards. It does look like Shen is going to be engaging onto Gragas here. Gragas is going to definitely be able to get away there. Gragas, one of those very mobile champions. Now there's going to be those two wards running out there. A pink ward for the dragon. This is also very important. You want to have the dragon pink warded as often as possible. The reason for that being is, one, you can provide an opportunity for your jungler to do the dragon, and two, you can prevent vision, which it's a very common place to be seeing a ward here instead of right here for the purple team, because it is a very common, if one, you cover the dragon, and two, you cover this path, which is a very important path for preventing a blue steal as well as ganks, if you look at the pathway from behind there. Now I do believe I probably sound a little bit weird because I can barely hear myself through this headset. It's not a fully closed ear headset, even though I do believe it's probably advertised as that. I'm not quite sure. But look at that, actually, we do have a Nocturne jumping in here straight away. Varus is going to be able to get away here. It could be a very dangerous situation. Actually, it does look like the blue team manages to take out Jarvan. Jarvan is pretty screwed right there now. It does look like Alistar might just about be able to get away, unless he gets pulled by Blitzcrank, which he does. Alistar is also going to get taken out. A massive trade for the blue team, or rather for the purple team, losing all those players with 4 assists on the Alistar. That was an insane engage, and at the same time they're gonna end up getting a free dragon here. That was crazy gameplay for the blue team. A very good engage, very good gameplay. That was absolutely amazing. They got so many kills out of that, as well as losing actually wait, no, that was Gragas. He did end up taking a third, so he does, I suppose, cause a bit of gold to flow back into the blue team, into the purple team's wallets. Now it is a bit strange to see Varus with a Blade of the Ruined King so early. Usually Bloodthirster is the first item to be taken, but we're going to see how this goes. I don't really know what his intention is. Maybe he's going to go for attack speed straight away, but it does look like actually Kha'Zix's jumping in here. He does die Misfortune. He puts up a shield, but it does look like she's going to be able to get taken out by Jarvan, and just about saving that Kha'Zix. That was a pretty risky dive. I do believe that he should have probably backed off earlier, and Jarvan ending up ulting in here just to be safe, but what can you do now? Spam clicking back up there. That is just for, you know, that's my farm, get away. But I do think that that was a bit of a too risky move for such high level play. I mean, losing that death there would have been a 2-3 Kha'Zix, which would not be as great as 2-1, obviously. Now, we do have Blitz sitting here. I do believe he's not going to be doing anything in terms of engaging, because of course he is alone, and obviously he can't really do anything much by himself unless he's under a tower, in which case if they do grab tower aggro and you manage to pull him under a tower and then stun him, then that could turn out quite badly for the person who engaged first. Now my throat is getting clogged up. I haven't cast in like 3 or 4 days. Now it does look like Shen could easily get taken out here by Gragas. There was absolutely no escaping that there. He was absolutely dead no matter what. Now Jarvan coming in here, he's going to get spotted by this ward, but of course Shen's already gone, so that doesn't really make much of a difference. Now I do gotta say that I'm not very much enjoying this headset. I do think that for casting, you have to be able to hear how loud and how clearly you're speaking, and I do believe that I was getting a little bit hoarse there a few minutes ago because I got a bit of a blocked throat, or a sore throat rather, not blocked. And I do think that it's pretty important. Oh, look at that! It does look like getting taken out there with Zig's ult. We might have a return kill for Nocturne, unless of course there's going to be another help from the bottom team, from the bottom players. It does look like a free kill there, a double kill taken up there. Now unfortunately Misfortune only picked up one of them, but they killed so many of their players, 13 to 8 kills right now. This is just insane. I can't even keep up with all these kills. The blue team just playing so well right now, taking out the bottom turret. Of course they did lose their own turret as well at the same time, but they did come in here at a perfect time, managing to pick up those 2 extra kills, which probably would not have happened if they were not here, and then Nocturne would have just been gone for no reason whatsoever. Now let's follow Nocturne for just a moment. I do believe that Nocturne is building the correct way right now. He is going to be going... Oh, I forgot this doesn't bring up the shop. I was going to look what are the upgrades for Giant's Belt and Warden's Mail, but I don't think they actually match up together. He's either going to go for a Frozen Heart or a Randuin's Omen next. At least I believe that's what he's going to go for, unless he finishes his either Sunfire or Frozen Mallet next, which I believe it'll probably be a Frozen Mallet, just purely for the fear. Even though then again at the same time he does have a slow from... I don't want to say, not for the fear, for the slow, permanent slow. He does have a slow from the Bilge Water Cutlass, which is probably going to be turned into the Blade of the Ruined King. He also has a slow if somebody hits him from the Warden's Mail right now. So I'm not sure. Obviously he also has his, what is it called? His fear, which takes like a second to charge up. But I do think he's probably going to end up going for either a Sunfire Cape there or a Warmox. So not likely to see a Frozen Mallet there, but then again I could be wrong. We do have Jarvan taking a bit of damage here. He is going to get feared straight away. He does end up jumping right out of it. Now Kha'Zix's coming in here with his ult, not doing much damage at all, actually blocking Nocturne, blocking Kha'Zix's damage completely right there. That was very, very well timed shield, blocking off all of his damage, preventing that heal, and that could end up making that trade absolutely worth it for them. Now I do think that they might want to be very careful here. There's wards everywhere, they're all being spotted right now, and another ward here for the purple team. They are aware of no wards in this. The reason they place a pink ward there is to prevent the blue team from warding that blue and then stealing it when Jarvan is doing it. So that was a smartly placed ward, and as you can see there's a lot of strategic places for wards in this game, and wards are something that low level players just simply don't use enough. The reason they don't use them enough is people just don't really realize how important they are. I mean, placing 175 gold ward could be the difference between getting a gank and getting double killed. I mean, say for example if you're the blue team and you place a ward here, and then you have Jarvan coming in here and you're somewhere pushed up here, you could back off. Whereas if you don't have that ward, there goes Blitz, there goes Misfortune, and then either Varus or Jarvan could get up a double kill. Now that is a huge, huge amount of gold to just give away like that because you were too cheap to give away 75 gold for a ward. So it's just amazing how people don't really take it into account, or they don't look deeply enough into the game to understand how important wards are. Now we have quite a tense moment here right now. Misfortune is actually quite a bit away, but if Blitzcrank was to pull somebody over that wall, it would be pretty much game over for that player. There would be almost no escape unless they managed to flash over the wall before Blitzcrank managed to pull them, or Nocturne managed to fear him, or Ziggs managed to knock them up. Now we do have Jarvan coming in here. Actually, Ziggs using the perfect time to use his bombs to actually get away. Now Jarvan dropping quite low. He is going to be out of this fight for just a moment, probably for the rest of the fight actually, because it does look like he can get taken out because he did come back in. Now Blitzcrank is getting very risky here. It does look like Shen is going to come in here and try to do a bit of damage. Now a lot of damage going on. Now Kaz is going to be on the retreat, taken out by Ziggs. Ziggs with a perfect ult, being able to spot him using the minions right there. A scumbag ult as I call it. It's just like Karthus, and does look like Blitzcrank drops off there. Now it does look like a pretty purple team favorited engage, or rather, sorry, blue team favored engage, because they did of course take out Jarvan as well as Kha'Zix. So very nice kills from there. Now Misfortune is 416, so Misfortune doing very well. Again, another kill for Ziggs, and Ziggs is actually currently legendary. Ziggs doing absolutely phenomenal gameplay with aim 813 right now. This is the second dragon also that they pick up. So the gold team, the blue team is actually quite a bit ahead on gold right now. It's 4.2 thousand lead. You might think it's not a great lead, but at the moment that is quite a nice advantage. Let's quickly look at the gold tab. 8,000 to 7.1 for the carries. That is equivalent of maybe a vampiric scepter or a pickaxe. I think that would be about 975 gold, I think, for a pickaxe. Two long swords for the brutalizer. I think that's still how it's built anyways. So it is quite a nice advantage. I mean, that could be up to 20 AD or 10 AD and 10 spell vamp. Lifesteal. So it is quite a considerable amount of gold if you think about it, really. Then let's quickly look at the supports. Supports is about 1,000 gold apart. Of course, supports are not that gold reliant, but of course the more tankier your support is, the better. Especially with Blitzcrank, because he could of course be a very good tank. Now, a lot of damage coming off here. Actually, it does look like Varus could drop here. He does get taken out very quickly. I'm actually going to quickly go back there. I want to see how exactly that damage from Ziggs came along there, because that was an insane amount. I do believe that there goes the ult that took almost half his health. And then that bomb drop, I think it is a bouncing bomb that just killed him there. It took about, you know, almost half his health with that just one hit. So that was an insane amount of damage coming off there for Ziggs. He is starting to hurt quite a lot. He's almost at 300 AP. Let's quickly compare. Not Kha'Zix, Gragas. Where's Gragas? Gragas is at 206. He is probably not as tanky as Ziggs. Sorry, he is more tanky as Ziggs because he's naturally tankier. But at the moment, Gragas is not going to be the tankiest of champions, because he is, one, not fed, and two, he is not, he's not as, what am I saying? I'm messing up here a lot. Gragas is not going to be that tanky at the moment because he doesn't have his Rod of Ages up. Now, Rod of Ages is quite a nice item for Gragas. Now, actually, it does look like Blitzcrank might have engaged a bit early, but it does look like Nocturne is going to ult. It does look like Gragas is going to take his kill and just get away there. I mean, sorry, not get away, try to get away. But, you know, if you can't get away, you might as well try to take somebody with you, because there was no escape there. It was Nocturne, Shen, and Blitzcrank versus him alone, so you might as well at least have taken a kill. Now, it does look like Jarvan is going to end up getting away there. It does look like actually Ziggs actually managing to get ulted by Shen. That is insane. Misfortune coming at the perfect time. She might end up getting a double kill there, picking up Varus with the ult. That was absolutely great timing for Misfortune, coming in at the perfect timing to pick up both Kha'Zix and Varus. Very, very good gameplay by Misfortune. I mean, she's at 616. Every single one of her items, apart from the boots, is actually red, which is kind of interesting, I think. Is it just me, or that Baron icon looks a little bit different? Is there a warden needed, maybe? I don't know. I mean, I know there's one next to it, I can see that, but there's like a grey dot on top of the Baron. Is that always there? I don't know. I'm just being noob, probably. But Shen managing to get away here. I don't think they would have been able to catch up to him anyway, seeing as he can just shadow or just dash over a... oh, it is called a shadow dash, my bad. He can just shadow dash over a wall to get away at any time he wants, as well as the fact that he is so tanky right now with 3000 health, 137 armor, and 74 magic resist. It does look like at the moment he's not even going to need the extra magic resist, because the way I see it, he probably has enough for now. The reason for that is, let's look at the enemy team. Alistar, full tank as support. Kha'Zix, he's AD, not AP. Varus, obviously AD. Gragas, he is AP, but he's not that fed, which means he only has his burst, and that's it. And that is the only AP champion on the team. Other than that, Jarvan, again, a tank slash AD champion. So it would absolutely make no sense for Shen to get a lot of magic resist right now, unless Gragas was causing a lot of trouble. But as you can see, Gragas is getting focused quite heavily, because of course Gragas can screw up a game quite badly with his ult. So there we go, we do have a missed Blitzcrank. Oh, actually we do have Nocturne jumping onto Varus. I'm not sure if that's a great engage here, but it does look like Alistar manages to push him away. That might have been a bad idea. He should have probably pushed him under the tower, but Varus getting taken out here anyways. He is not. Oh my god, I thought he was going to get away there for a second. He did manage to get away.
for just a moment, but then gets taken out again. Now it does look like Alistair with 55 health, he could get dropped here. This could be a very interesting fight. Actually flashing in there, that was a bit of a scumbag move, I gotta say. Flashing to get an auto hit, I always hate when people do that. Flashing is a skill, but to use an auto hit, I don't know, that just seems like a bit of a scumbag move to me. Now Nocturne getting a bit stuck behind this turret. He did just want to get a minion here so he could end up attacking the turret instead of going all the way around. Now Jarvan, I don't think he's in any position to take on 3 people, even with their low health, even though Misfortune could have probably gotten taken out there pretty quickly. Gragas wanting his vengeance right now. He wants to get that kill, missing his ult completely. There was a very, very clear moment there where he could have probably ended up getting Misfortune, but he did not use that opportunity, and unfortunately that is the second time I've seen him mess up his ult now. Once when his mana was just about up for the ult, and then this second time where he missed completely, when I do think just a second before he could have managed to get Misfortune by herself. Now I do think that this game is still anybody's game. Blue team is actually quite a little bit ahead, but the only difference here is actually Jarvan getting taken out. This Ziggs is causing havoc everywhere. All he does is just blow your shit up, and then when you're trying to get away, he just ults your face, and there's nothing you can do about it. Now he's not very tanky, but he's going full damage, and it does look like he's actually going to be building towards his hourglass soon, which is going to be a very smart move because he is quite squishy at the moment. Now Kha'Zix was actually causing him quite a bit of trouble earlier in the game, but it does look like at the moment Ziggs is just playing so damn well, and Kha'Zix just simply cannot keep up with him. So it does look like Ziggs is a very big menace for them right now. I mean, what is he at? 10-8. That is a massive score for a high rated ranked game, which could very well turn this game around in terms of, you know, who takes the lead or not. I mean, at the moment there's only a 7,000 gold lead. If you remember, we had a 4,000 gold lead at about 13 minutes, which wasn't a whole lot of money, even though in comparison to what it was about a 20% lead in terms of money. At the moment with a 7,000 lead, it's less than what, a sixth. I don't know what a percentage that is, like 16%. So the percentage lead is a little bit less in terms of what it was before, but they did pick up that dragon now, so that's an 8,000 gold lead, which is what, fifth. So again, back to a 20% lead at the moment. So the purple team is exactly back where they were back at about 13 minutes, and we're now more than double that time. So they really want to get their game together right now. They want to start warding a little bit better, get those ganks out. They want to prevent engages like this, because Shen is going to come in here now. He's going to grab somebody, especially if he grabs somebody like Varus or Kha'Zix. That could be very, very bad for them. Now actually Nocturne manages to get caught here. A very, very bad timing to do that raid camp. It does look like he manages to get caught here, as well as Ziggs. Ziggs is pretty low. He does get taken out by Gragas. Gragas managing to snipe him over that bush. Shen also might get taken out here. Absolutely nothing he could do there. He was probably on cooldown, and it does look like the purple team is going to come back into this game. As I said, this game was not won yet. The blue team was not, you know, in a definite lead. It does look like the purple team is going to take a free dragon here. There's nothing the blue team can do about this. So there we go, a massive gold gain in the last 2 minutes. As you can see, almost 50,000 gold to almost 45,000. So that's down to a 5,000 gold lead. Seeing as they're only at 50,000 gold right now, all they have less is like, I don't know, 20. I'm not gonna try to do math. It's a 9th, so it's just a bit over 10% gold lead for the blue team. So the way I see it right now, the purple team is in a very good position. They have their Baron buff. They have 4 people alive right here, and a 5th one up here. So they didn't lose anybody in that engage. That was an absolutely amazing engage for, I think it was Varus that engaged that engage and manages to catch Nocturne. Without Nocturne, you see, when Nocturne ults, everyone seems to panic quite heavily because you can't see much. You can't see what your allies are seeing, and you can't see your wards or anything other than your own vision, which means, I mean, as I'm talking here, you know, I was trying to focus a bit on wards. I kind of failed at focusing on the ward placements in this match, but there is a massive focus on vision in this game. It's not only about skill, it's not only about team play. Everything is important in high level competitive play. You have to use every little advantage you have in order to pull ahead. And when Nocturne ults, all you can see is, actually I'm gonna do a little comparison in just a moment to see how exactly how much people see. I think I'll be able to do this with just looking at the purple team view like this, and I'll just find one person who's out a little bit by themselves, and all you can see is something like this. See that? This little fog of war thing gone? That's all you can see when you're being ulted by Nocturne. So yeah, if Nocturne is taken out, it kind of brings a massive disadvantage for the blue team, and that is probably what cost them their game there. Now also do note that that Nocturne is pretty tanky. He only has 2,300 health, but it does have 200 armor, as you can see right there. It is quite a disadvantage to lose him, especially the fact that he actually does quite a bit of damage with the Blade of the Ruined King. He does get back quite a lot of health with that when attacking champions who have quite a bit of health. So it is quite an interesting engage. It was a very good one from Varus, and I do believe that that engage could have probably brought them back into this game. And as I said, this game is not anyone's game yet. The gold lead is getting even smaller. There's only about a 2,700 gold lead with all the turrets that the purple team just took down. So the purple team is not even close to being out of this game at the moment. For now, as far as I see, the purple team is a little bit ahead, even with their massive massive kill disadvantage. They are a little bit ahead, and the reason for that being is that engage, as well as Kha'Zix's farm. Kha'Zix is getting pretty dangerous right now with his Maramura, or whatever the hell it's called. Actually, I'm gonna quickly, yeah, Muramana, that's what it's called. Maramura, that's a fail. So actually, that might be a bad thing for Kha'Zix there. He does end up dropping quite low here, 80 health, so he's not going to be in this fight anymore. Now the blue team has their advantage. They don't have Kha'Zix in this engage. Now, unfortunately, they still have Varus and Gragas, which could cause a lot of trouble, as well as what is it called, Jarvan, because they can cause a lot of laning out in a team fight. Not laning out, zoning out. Now, Jarvan is going to come back up here. He's going to push this lane. I do believe that he wants to get the top inhibitor as fast as possible, because they do seem to lack a bit of defense up here. Now, he does actually end up getting caught there by Shen, and he does jump over here. He's going to be safe with his two players here. And of course, I'm not sure if they're going to be aware of the purple team here, but they would have probably seen them coming up here with this ward. Now this could be a very tense moment. Shen is going to be coming in here, and we have a lot of engage. Actually, it does look like Blitzcrank manages to push him right over that wall, and when he tries to jump back, he couldn't do it. Now that is a very bad engage for them. It does look like Kha'Zix jumps, or it gets dropped down quite low. Again, there's a lot of kills going off here. As you can see, Misfortune dropping. She does end up surviving. That's just about 100 health, getting taken out by Varus with the help of that flash auto hit, but I suppose he's a carry, so he's allowed. Now Alistar also getting taken out, so there's a lot of kills going on here. Varus getting killed in return. Blue team getting a lot of kills in return right now. Now Kha'Zix got taken out quite early. He couldn't really do... Oh, he could get killed here. Very, very good engage from Blitzcrank right there. I'm not even sure how they saw him. Oh, it does look like they spotted him with this ward. Very, very good. Blitzcrank, nice pull. That completely turned around that bad engage they had earlier on. Now the gold difference is about 2,000 gold right now, so not a massive gold difference. And unfortunately for the blue team, they did actually end up losing Shen and Misfortune. Misfortune, I do believe, had a massive killing spree. What the purple team wants to do now is kill Ziggs, actually, because I think he still has his killing spree. I'm not 100% sure, because he does have 3 deaths, and I think he had 2 deaths at that time. Now that was a bit of a risky thing to go to, because of course with that, if there was anybody looking at it while they were doing the dragon there, and he had no mana to actually kill them, then, you know, that could have completely turned around pretty bad. But of course it was their side, so there wasn't really as much of a threat if they were the purple team. Now this is going to be a bit of a tense moment. I didn't realize I had it on the blue vision right there for quite a while. Now let's quickly look at the wards. The blue team does have this warded. They're going to spot Alistar warding up around the dragon, or not dragon, Baron. So it does look like perhaps the purple team might be setting up for a Baron kill now as well. They saw him walking into this bush, they didn't see him walking back out, so they could be thinking that they are setting up for a Baron kill. I mean, this game, I was saying earlier, it's about warding, vision, it's about team play explains itself, and it's about skill, which also explains itself. So you know your character, you know the enemy characters. Like for example, I'm no pro gamer. I don't pick up the characters as well as I can, but I know pretty much every champion in the game. I know how to play them. I know how to play against them. Maybe most of them not so well, but I know how to play them, what to avoid, and all this kind of stuff. So one of these pro players will also be a person like that, except for they'll also be able to take advantage of that. Now it does look like Jarvan getting taken out here. He does get caught by Blitzcrank, manages to actually jump away there. He does also get a bit of a shield from his own passive actually activated. It does look like an ult coming in here from Ziggs, does pick up 4 people. Now getting a kill onto Nocturne. This was actually a return kill. That is a bit strange. Kha'Zix's getting 2 kills now. This could be very dangerous for the blue team. It does look like there's 3 of them versus 3. 2 people on each side. Now Shen getting a 2nd kill yet again. Shen being a massive menace right now. He's so tanky. There's nothing they could do against this Shen. This Shen is just wrecking havoc, especially with this sheen that he has right now. A massive amount of damage. Now it does look like Jarvan coming in here. He might do enough damage, but it does look like he's going to get laid out. And Shen chasing after Jarvan. Jarvan is not going to be able to take on Shen one-on-one. I do believe that Shen is much stronger, just purely because Shen is so damn tanky right now, as well as the fact that his Q does quite a lot of damage combined with his passive, of course. Now that is insane. Right now we have an increasing gold lead after the purple team coming back and absolutely wrecking in the face of the blue team. They now come back and they're starting to pull ahead again. There's about a 5.6 thousand gold lead, so again they're starting to pull ahead, and the way I see it right now, they're starting to catch up on towers. This could start to look ugly for the purple team. Now, oh, look at that. That was perfect bait right there. Catching Jarvan. Unfortunately, Gragas also coming in here, but of course Ziggs and Nocturne coming in here as well, so there might be a bit of a dangerous engage here right now. Blitzcrank using his ult for a little bit of damage. There wasn't really that much that he could have done with it anyways. He doesn't have much AP, only about 25. Now that is quite an interesting engage there. They wasted quite a lot of cooldowns there actually. Jarvan ult wasted, Blitzcrank ult wasted, but of course Blitzcrank ult is a very short cooldown, so there isn't really much worry about that. Let's quickly have a look at the gold tab while we're here. 13,000 to 15.3, so there's about 2.4 thousand gold at the moment. In terms of AP carries, or rather mid laners, let's just call it that, 1,000 gold difference. Top laner is about a 2,000 gold difference in favor of Gragas. Now a big engage here. Actually, I do believe that it's going to be a bit of a passive one though, because everyone is a little bit spread out for the blue team. Purple team kind of spread out here as well, but it does look like Ziggs actually getting engaged onto, but it does look like Jarvan's going to back off. He's dropping a little bit low. He doesn't want to get engaged here too heavy, because of course losing Jarvan could also cost them the game. Now, the way I see it, the purple team needs to catch out Nocturne. Nocturne is going to be a key player in this game. If Nocturne gets taken out before he ults, this could be very, very ugly for the blue team. Now at the moment 32 to 21 kills. I do believe, I'm not sure if the dragon is up. I can't see it with my own vision. I'm not quite sure if there should be vision of this. Oh yes, there we go. Oh, that looks so strange when you can see everything. I don't think I'm going to keep it like this. Fog of War just ruins it. Actually I could do it like this and toggle it myself. So there we go. Pretty much both teams are kind of at a standstill here. They do want to catch somebody. Blitzcrank almost pulling Alistar there. That was ridiculously close, but I do believe that the purple team does not have enough vision to engage here. It's a very risky dive. Now of course Jarvan could come in here and just ult blindly, but that would be pretty risky. Now Blitzcrank, he could get this pull. He could get this pull. He's going to get Alistar. Alistar is probably going to ult. He might still get taken out, but he's going to be very low. He's going to be out of this fight for the rest of the fight. There's nothing you can do. He does get taken out anyways. Wow, what a flash. That flash at a perfect timing with about 65 and then regenerating up to 70 health. This is a great engage for the blue team. They do end up picking up quite a lot of people here, as well as actually losing Nocturne quite early in that game. I do believe that was a bit of a mistake from Nocturne diving so low, but it does look like they managed to get this back. Actually, Miss Fortune could drop here. She's not able to see Gragas, but Gragas of course is going to use the shield there, and ooh, this could turn out pretty ugly for Miss Fortune. And Varus, what is he going to do? No, he's going to survive with Shen getting completely CC'd by Alistar and Gragas. There was nothing Shen could do there, unfortunately for him. Now Gragas was Varus was dropping quite low there, and it does look like Alistar are going to start to engage onto the Baron. A second ago they were in a position where they could lose it and not be able to do anything about it if the blue team was to rush it. But now it does look like they're in a very good position to actually rush it and kill it. Now they have Varus here, so this is a good engage for them. They could get it out on time before the blue team is up. Now the Mega Inferno Bomb is actually up for Ziggs, so this could no, actually he's not going to be up. I was looking at the wrong timer. So there we go, a free Baron for the purple team. Unfortunately, Jarvan was a little bit early there. Sorry, a bit late there for the Baron buff. So he is not going to have that buff. Alistar not either. Actually, wait, Alistar does have that buff. I was waiting for Kha'Zix to respawn. My bad. So Kha'Zix as well does not have the Baron buff, so he's not going to have 480 right now. Varus, how is he doing? 314 AD. Let's quickly look at Misfortune. So 314 AD, 1.4 attack speed with 26% crit. Misfortune 351 AD with 1.2 attack speed and 0% crit. Quickly have a compare of lifesteal as well. Actually, I want to see that. Lifesteal is the exact same. So I do believe that Varus is a little bit better geared right now after that horrible start where Misfortune went 3-0, as well as the fact that she's so fed right now. I mean, 10-4-11 is pretty fed. But then if you look at it now, Varus is actually a little bit ahead on damage, but that is actually really strange. No, he's not ahead on damage, but he's ahead on attack speed, as well as the fact that he actually has crit. So I would say he probably has a bit of a better build than Misfortune, especially considering Misfortune's Guardian Angel is down now. Blitzcrank getting in a very dangerous position. He does look like he's going to get put out of place now, right now. That was a very bad timing for them, because they are going to get killed. Now, unfortunately, Misfortune does get killed, does get a kill on Alistar, so there's the two supports dead. Ziggs getting absolutely... Oh, I have to go back and see that. Okay, I'm going to quickly go through this team fight first. Now, getting a lot of kills in return here. Now, actually, purple team taking that victory. I'm going to quickly go back. I want to see how fast that Ziggs got killed. Oh, why is this lag happening? Why am I at 20 FPS? I'm really wondering. Now, let's see. Now, Blitzcrank getting taken out there. There's nothing he could do there. Now, Ziggs here with 2,000 health. He is going to get blown the fuck up so badly. Misfortune getting that ult there, killing that Alistar. Now, she does take a bit of damage, but unfortunately, of course, nobody's here to actually kill her. Now, there we go. Ulted. Kha'Zix come in here. Boom! Getting absolutely demolished by Kha'Zix. That was an absolutely amazing engagement. Unfortunately for the blue team, Kha'Zix now has a Guardian Angel. It's going to be ridiculously difficult to kill him, especially with 386 AD lifesteal. Extra damage from his Muramana. I keep calling this thing a Maramoon or something like that. But the purple team, again, starting to be dominant. They even have a gold advantage right now. 700 gold in the lead. 2 towers in the lead. This could get very ugly for the blue team. They could end up losing 2 turrets and 2 inhibitors if they are not up very shortly. Now, Misfortune, there's nothing she can do. So this inhibitor is going to get dropped down. They are showing a bit of aggression here. Of course, they don't want her to prevent this kill. There's a lot of kills going off there, and the purple team getting a brilliant engage there with completely taking out Blitz very quickly, as well as that sneak of the sneakiness of Kha'Zix sneaking up on Ziggs. So that was an absolutely amazing engage, a very good gameplay from the purple team. They're going to be ahead right now in a quite nice fashion. 2.2 thousand gold, 4 turrets and 2 inhibitors. So this is actually an insane advantage for the purple team. They're doing very well right now. Misfortune in a very bad place. I'm not sure if they're going to see her right now. Misfortune is not going to steal that. Unfortunately, they're not engaging on her. I mean, it's only her and Ziggs, and they do have Alistar here as well. I'm not quite sure why they're not engaging this. This could be very bad. Now, it does look like Kha'Zix comes in here. He's going to do a lot of damage. He's going to get dropped so damn quickly. I'm not sure how that happened. Nocturne jumping onto Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix getting completely caught out there. That was so close. Oh my god, he's going to manage to get away there. Now Misfortune going to ult, but she's going to completely miss it. That was an insane engage. They could have killed Misfortune earlier than that, but backing off for a bit too much, or a bit too long, this could have cost them a very dear engage. Actually, oh, Alistar flashing over, protecting someone right there from getting pulled. Now, that was, not sure if that was the worst ideas. I mean, he did flash and he did get killed, but he prevented somebody else from getting killed as well. So I guess, even if he didn't mean it, I'm not sure if he did, I can't tell you if he meant that. But they definitely did get a save there. And looking at the gold again now, it's starting to, start catching up again from the blue team. But still a 1.1 thousand gold difference. Considering that they were ahead on gold the whole fight, or the whole game rather, this is kind of a tense moment for the blue team. They're behind a little bit. They have 2 inhibitors down. They could essentially, if they won one team fight quite decisively, if they took out, for example, Kha'Zix again, and maybe Varus, then they could potentially end up taking out an inhibitor as well. Potentially, if they do better than that engage, they could take out 2 inhibitors. But at the moment, they're on a massive defensive because both their middle and bottom inhibitors are down. This could dictate the fight for quite a while longer right now because of the fact that they cannot move out. If they move out, the super minions right here are actually going to be able to push. I mean, 4.4 thousand health for a super minion. It's going to be a crazy time for them right now, trying to defend 2 sides from super minions. Now let's see what is going to be happening here. At the moment, the way I see it, the purple team is going to want to keep the aggression up. They want to split push this in order to actually get this tower inhibitor as well. What the blue team wants to do right now is win a good team fight, and I mean decisively win it. And they also want to push at least 1 inhibitor. If 1 inhibitor is down, the lane is going to be a bit more balanced, and then they can just push it on. Almost a 1.1 thousand crit there from Misfortune. A nice crit going off there. I wonder how much he would crit on somebody like Varus. That's a nice amount of damage actually. Misfortune doing serious crits right now. Very good damage. As you can see, she also has a Guardian Angel, so she does have the survival as well as the damage. Now a tense moment. They're both not sure how to engage. They're gonna probably wait until Blitzcrank manages to pull somebody in. Actually, Ziggs almost completely blowing up Gragas there from full health. That was an insane engage. Actually, Varus getting completely caught out of place there. It does look like Nocturne jumping straight onto Gragas, actually getting ulted as well by Shen, but he does get taken out. The whole team did not follow, so that went a little bit bad for them. Now Jarvan jumping in here, everyone flashing out of it, and it does look like Ziggs again getting taken out by... Oh my god, this Kha'Zix is absolutely amazing. He does a ridiculous amount of damage. His skill scale so insanely high. 450 bonus for his Q. That is an insane amount of damage. So there we go. This is what the purple team wanted. They wanted to take out this inhibitor. This could be it. It's not over yet, but if the blue team does get a little bit, greedy here and loses a bit too many people, this could be very bad for them. I mean, it's only 3 versus 5 right now. Now, unfortunately for the purple team, those 5 are pretty low on health, so it is still a good engage. Now, Blitzcrank managing to take out Gragas there with Misfortune's help. Unfortunately, that might not be enough for now. They can't really push anything at the moment. They do have 2 inhibitors up, but 1 is still down, and of course they will probably have another, possibly 1 wave. There we go, 1 super minion. And this guy still has 2 super minions, and I believe that would be the last of it. No more will probably come after that. But these guys, 27 or 4,700 health. So as you can see, the super minions do get stronger and stronger the longer you wait. Because if you see this wave's minion, he has 4,600 health. So I believe every like 2 waves they get stronger and stronger. Now let's quickly look at their damage as well. 335 for that one, and 340 for that one. So they do also get 5 AD for every 2 waves or so that they spawn. 470 for that one again. We'll see what the next ones are going to be. Now, purple team picking up a dragon right there. They're going to be at the Baron. I'm not sure if this is a good engagement. Now, there's nothing that the blue team can do about this Baron. Actually, it does look like Kha'Zix is going to get taken out at the bottom here. A worthy distraction just to get a Baron buff here. Now 4 people are going to get that Baron buff. Very good for them. Getting a free Baron there just for a trade of Kha'Zix. I'm not sure how you'd look at this, whether it's a good trade or not. The reason for that being is Kha'Zix is now missing, so it's a 4 versus 5 essentially. The purple team or the blue team could take this moment to engage and win a team fight of 4 versus 5. The only thing is, of course, they have an extra 40 AP and 40 AD as well as health regeneration for the purple team. So this could potentially go either ways right now. Both teams have a bit of an advantage. I would say blue team has a bit more of an advantage purely because Kha'Zix is dead. Kha'Zix is one of their top killers. He's probably the highest damage dealer on their team right now, apart from Varus. Actually, I don't know. Varus might even not have as much damage as Kha'Zix. Yeah, Kha'Zix definitely has more damage than him. And considering Varus also has a Baron buff as well as a red potion, I do believe that Kha'Zix is quite a lot heavier on damage than what is his name? Than Varus. So oh my god, English. Kha'Zix is probably one of the heaviest champions for them right now for damage. They need to keep him alive. They need to let him do as much damage, particularly taking out somebody like Ziggs. That is very important. I mean, Ziggs with 750 AP right now, an insane amount of damage. Actually, this minion has grown again, 480 health. Is this one 4,800 as well? Yes, he is. Now, I think I'm going to do something different from now on. As you may be aware, I'm having a giveaway at the moment. I'm not sure when this video is going to be up, but chances are it'll probably be a bit before the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Oh, we might have a bit of a dangerous engage here. Jarvan wouldn't be the smartest of idea to jump onto though, because he does have a Guardian Angel as well as being pretty fucking tanky right now with 3,500 health, 210 armor, 164 magic resist. But I think what I'm going to do different with giveaways is I'm going to only announce them inside videos. Ooh, actually Ziggs in a very bad position here. He does get taken out by Kha'Zix, absolutely blown up. Shen ulting away, but getting caught just before that goes off. Now a massive engage from the purple team, taking out almost every one of the blue team right now. Blue team has been killed completely. Misfortune is probably going to get taken out here under the turret. I don't think there's anything she can do. She is going to get taken out here, so a shutdown. Now Greg is probably going to get taken on this turret. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to jump away there. Flashing away just in time. Very, very good. The fountain turret, not able to kill him. The reason I call it fountain is actually from the original Dota. It was a fountain instead of a big platform thing. But that is it. The purple team calls this game. That was a very, very exciting game. Purple team on the losing end for the whole fight, and then managing to pull ahead in the end. So as you can see, it's not always over if you're losing in the start. They work at a about 20% gold deficit the whole time for that match, and then all of a sudden, boom, they just pull miles ahead. So as I was saying just a moment ago, after this giveaway, which I'm not sure how big of a giveaway it is going to be, because of course Starcraft 2 Heart and Swarm did not get as much recognition as I hoped they would. But I think I'm going to be announcing every bit of information about giveaways in videos like this, so that actual active viewers like you, if you're watching this video, can benefit more from them. I don't want people that are subscribing to me just for giveaways. I don't want subscribers like that. I'd rather have 500 active subscribers than have 5,000 subscribers who are only here for the giveaways. Honestly, that is my point of view. I'm not sure how you agree to it, but if you're watching this video to the end, I'm guessing that you're a bit of a more of an active viewer. Maybe just with League of Legends, maybe with both other games and League of Legends. I'm not sure. You can let me know below. I don't know what kind of viewers I have at the moment. I'm approaching 1,000. Perhaps by the time this video is out, I'll be at 1,000. But yeah, as I said, all information is going to be given on the end of videos. This one I'll keep it the way it is. I'll do a little update videos and see what happens. I tried getting people to join my TeamSpeak today. Nobody joined. But okay, let's end it here. I've been talking for quite a bit too long, 52 minutes in game, and according to my webcam recorder, it is at 53 minutes. So yeah, how does this headset look, by the way? I mean, this is my brother's headset, it's not mine. It looks absolutely amazing. I think this headset looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, that is absolutely gorgeous. But the only thing I don't like about this headset is it is a little bit tighter on the head, especially the fact that I wear glasses. So I think that it is a little bit tight. My hair is all fucked up, but never mind that. I do think that it is a little bit tighter on the head because, you know, it's all on a big spring here. Sound quality is very good. Mic quality, pretty disappointing. It does have one of these pull-out mics. Quite disappointing, but I think I won't get one of these. I'm probably going to go for something without a microphone, because as you can see, I have a proper microphone for recording my sound, which gives a whole lot better. I did a quick test in the start, you saw what it sounds like. And that was plugged in directly into my sound card, so it was even worse than my Plantronics headset, which is a little bit strange because this headset costs about twice as much as the Plantronics headset that I usually use. And the Plantronics headset got a much better result than these guys did. So okay, sound is better, and I'm not going to get one of these. I might try to go for one of the Sennheiser headsets without a microphone, just headphones, I mean. And yeah, okay, I'll end it here. I've been blabbering for too long. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.